Okay, here we are, we're building up, we got our next episode. It's the first week of February in this series, and Jeremy Buck is facing Brian Kendrick in the pre-show match. He did very well, he got a 61, I'm very happy with that. And in our other pre-show match, Black Machismo get 51, Black Machismo Jay Lethal defeat Eddie Kingston, now he's 42. I didn't even see who won the last match. We're at the Impact Zone. Oh, this did really badly. Why did this do really badly? Anyway, it's just a contract signing. Basically, Styles and Rob Van Dam complete the contract signing for their world title match. Hogan and Flair both out there. Flair is representative of Styles. Hogan there to oversee it all. Nothing really bad happens. All what he set up is tonight it'll be a main event tag team match. AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. Hogan will pick the partner for Rob Van Dam, and Ric Flair will pick the partner for AJ Styles. Hogan picks Rob Van Dam partner as Christopher Daniels. Ric Flair picks AJ Styles partner Jeff Hardy. So Rob Van Dam and Daniels against Styles and Hardy is your main event for tonight. In the match, you get to 64. Pope D'Angelo Gennaro had 63. I thought it was 83 there for a second. I was like, whoa. But Joe beats him. And Eric Bischoff comes out. And Eric Bischoff tells Samoa Joe that you've got a title shot at Against the Odds against this man. And Jeff Jarrett comes out. And the two men stare each other down, who will face each other for the Global Championship at Against All Odds. The match gets 66. It's a six-man tag match. The Band against the World's Elite, Eric Young, Doug Williams, Bruce Magnus against Waltman, Nash and Hall. And the Band win by defeating the World's Elite in 6 minutes 26 when Nash pins Brutus Magnus. Nash, the best in-ring performer on the night, which is great. Waltman at 51. Raven is backstage, bumps into Abyss and Mick Foley. Raven says, look, I want Abyss in the ring right now. If I can beat Abyss, I get Mick Foley. And Abyss just agrees. And they go out. And Abyss defeats Raven in 4 minutes 44 with a choke slam. But after the match, Rhino is attacked from the Abyss attacks. Abyss is attacked by Rhino out of the crowd. We get a 50 match. Oh my word. Consequences Creed, Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan defeats Consequences Creed in 10:02 with a carbon footprint. And after the match, Scott Steiner runs in and attacks Matt Morgan, screaming about, you can take on little boys, you can take on Creed, you can't beat Scott Steiner, there's nothing finer than Steiner. He's just cutting a promo on him as he beats him down. Backstage, Hogan approaches DDP, Booker T and Sting are all standing around, all like coffee in their hand and stuff. Hogan goes, you guys might have the night off tonight, but Against All Odds, you don't have the night off. Against All Odds, it'll be you, and you in a three-way match against each other. So, Against All Odds, DDP, Booker T and Sting in a three-way match. Then we get Alex Shelley, Mr. Anderson. It gets a 60. Anderson defeats Alex Shelley by pinfall with a mic check. Backstage, Hogan and Flair having a little conversation, and Mick Foley comes up and he goes, so whose idea was the three-way? Hogan goes, that was my idea. And Foley goes, well, what are you doing? Hogan says, I want to see what those guys are all about. Hogan goes, okay, I'm watching the two of you, and walks away. A 68th main event. I really thought this would be better. 77, 81 for Styles, 76, 71. I don't know why this wasn't better. So it gets to 68 because of the world #1 storyline. Styles and Hardy celebrate as we go off the air. At 65, increased our popularity in 31 regions. I'm not going to lie, I'm not loving this Impact save. I kind of want to just get past Against All Odds, then completely reboot it. Because I'm not loving what I'm doing with it. Yeah, I'm not loving the series.